Welcome back, everyone. I know it's been a little while. Thank you for hanging in there. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody and, all that bullshit. But you know what I'm here to give thanks for? Batsugun on Sega Saturn. Today I want to talk about Batsugun because this was Toplan's pretty much their final game, and it was supposed to be their Final Fantasy, same equivalent, last game the studio's going to do. It's either going to save us or sink us. Well, I'm going to tell you what happened, and I'm just going to go into the reasons why Batsugun is hands down one of the absolute must-play shoot-em-ups on the Sega Saturn. So let's just jump right in, cut the bullshit, and let's get right to it. Here we go. My review of Batsugun. Banger or hanger? As you may have noticed, visually, Batsugun stands out as a very colorful, very, very good-looking shoot-em-up, considering it was an arcade game from the early 90s, ported over to the Saturn. The color palette is beautiful and vibrant. The effects, the explosions, all, literally, it's a fucking light show. That's the best way to put it. The game is silky smooth, very, very minimal, if any, slowdown. Usually only occurs when doing a smart bomb attack with two players, which is doing a smart bomb move together at the same time. Other than that, I can only say Batsugun looks phenomenal. In the original mode, you'll see the standard design and the colors and the enemy palettes that were in the original arcade. And then you have the arrange mode or special mode, whatever the fuck you want to call it, whereas the palettes and the backgrounds are all slightly different, giving it a different feel than the original standard version, differentiating it enough to make it stand on its own and to literally make it feel like almost a different game. When it comes to the sound, well, just check this out. Listen to this. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Deep Purple doesn't actually play when you approach the first boss. But when it comes to Batsugun's sound, the music, I'm not gonna lie. The two, even though you got an arranged mode and the original soundtrack, they're both serviceable. Not bad. Nothing super memorable. I find that the sound, the music specifically, to be the weakest part of Batsugun. Not saying that the music is terrible, you probably can't recall one fucking tune you're gonna hear in this game. On the other hand, the sound effects, the bomb explosion from the super bomb, all that shit is just, it's solid standard shoot 'em up fare. I wouldn't say those are gonna blow your mind either, but easily, the sound direction, the music, the effects are probably the weakest part of this game. And by the end of this review, you'll see that if that's the worst this has to offer, that's not that bad at all. Make no mistake, Batsugun is still a shoot 'em up. The genre, even to this day, largely has not changed. What makes Batsugun so unique is that it was really the first shoot 'em up to really give birth to the genre or subgenre of bullet hell shoot 'em ups. Starting with the arcade mode, it's literally the same exact mode as its 1993 arcade counterpart, and then you have a special mode, which adds a couple of nuances, such as playing through the game all 5 stages, 3 different times, going for the high score, and trying not to get your ass fucking killed. The subtle differences in the special mode, I really can't say are gameplay related besides the loops, multiple loops, but it's the visual and the audio aesthetic. The game is still a lot of fun. It still plays the same, but you get a nice different color palette. The enemies look a little different, I would say. Their color palettes are changed up. The arranged soundtrack is you either love it or you don't like it and prefer the original. And, an overshield slash being able to take an extra shot or two, the ability to perform a super bomb attack by yourself, as opposed to needing a second player to pull it off. There is one thing I really do like, though, which is a reason why I prefer to play the special mode over the arcade mode, and that's the fact that you can choose an additional 3 pilots that only the second player would normally be able to play as, and I just think it looks cool. Like all the different ships, the different attacks. It breaks down into the tried and true. You can go for a faster shooting, but less powerful attack. You can go for a wide arcing, balanced attack that is neither super effective or super ineffective. Or you could just go for the powerhouse, monster fucking mashing, ship destroying, shit kicking, ball bashing attack. It's really all the same, it's all the same bullshit, alright? Let's be real. Batsugun, it's a fun game, and like I say with this genre, you either love it or you don't love it. There's really no middle ground here. So, is this game fun or no? Like I just said, yes. Batsugun is a shitload of fun, especially if you're into shoot-em-ups. The only one real detractor and the gripe, yes I do, I got a gripe once in a while. The only problem I have with the game is it is a very short playthrough on its standard mode, on the arcade mode. When you go to the special mode, arrange mode, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you get to do the same gameplay loop, but it's 5 times. And basically you're fighting for a high score. As you see, all the gameplay I recorded was with me and my girlfriend Laura. She's the one who dies a shitload of times. I'm the one carrying her ass. But regardless, Batsugun has a great leveling up system. It's got great gameplay, great visuals. The sound, okay, there's a little to be desired. But otherwise, it's Toplan, they definitely went out with a bang. I recommend you play Batsugun. It's actually, you could download it on the Xbox Marketplace. Don't know if it's on PlayStations, but regardless, give the game a shot. It's cheaper to play it on there than on the Saturn. However, again, I would love to own an original copy. I had to settle for a reproduction. And again, it's just life is really kicking me in the balls. So I got to be a little better with my spending habits. That's why I had to go repro in this route. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my review. Stick around. Next review, Bulk Slash. Later, motherfuckers.